So welcome back. Now in today's video I'm going to show you Hyperlapse, and this one is the Circle. So you might have seen the previous video where I was over the A19 and over Stockton Cut Junction, just doing a static hyperlapse where you can see the cars zooming along that motorway. But today I'm just in this field, and what I want to try out is the circular one. Now I'm not going to do a 20-second one like I did last time. I'm going to try and bring that down, so maybe about 10 seconds. But what I'm going to do is, because I'm in this big huge field here, I'm going to get it circling around me. So you'll see exactly where I film these videos, but you'll also see a 10-second video of it going whoom. So let's get the drone up and put that into practice. Now, in order to do the Circle Hyperlapse, you do need the drone up, and obviously you need to select yourself, so you just drag on the screen. So if you look at the screen now, you basically just drag and it will select where I am. So it's selecting me right now. And what I will then do is I'm going to take it up a bit and further back, because I want to do quite a sort of a high shot going round me. And what we'll do is we'll do pictures every 2 seconds. The length, last time I did the one over there, I did for 20 seconds, it took 16 minutes. So today I'm going to cut that down to 10 seconds. So that should be about 8 seconds of it doing its full 360. So we'll get down to the 10 seconds. So 8 minutes 21, as you can see on the screen there. So select that. Speed, I'll have it at 0.1 meters per second. Have a nice slow. There is a bit of a breeze, so I don't know how it's going to handle that. It should be okay. It's only about 8 miles an hour at the moment. Every now and then there's a gust. It can handle 27, but we'll see how it goes. So I'll just put it on slow. And then obviously rotation. We want it to go that way, so we want it to go clockwise. So it should go that way, because that's clockwise. And then once we've done that, we basically just hit record. It will then slowly start to maneuver. So as you can see there, it is taking pictures. It's going to take 250. Obviously the previous one I did took 500. So it's going to take a while. Obviously it's going to take 8 minutes to go all the way around. So it is quite slow. I should have probably picked a higher speed. So I don't know how this is going to sort of end up when I finally do it, because it's just taking pictures. I might just be kind of going whoop, all over the place. It'd be funny. That's one thing. It will definitely be funny. That's what I thought. If it's just taking a picture every now and then, sometimes I'm going to be pointing at it. Other times I'm going to be talking to you. And then other times you'll probably just see the screen that I'm recording on, the RC2 controller screen. So it's going to be interesting to see exactly what the finished product is. It's going to be a mismatch. It's probably going to be more of a comedy video of 10 seconds than anything else. But I can see it's kind of stopping when it's taking the pictures and kind of jogging a little bit. But that gimbal should be able to handle that. It should be able to keep taking that picture of who I am, where I am. What am I talking about? You know what I mean. But I just thought we're doing it here. Every now and then there's a dog walker, so I've got it high enough so the dogs can't get to it. It's above people's heads. And obviously it's just in this area here. I didn't want to take it any further out, so it's just contained in this field that I'm in at the moment. But what you need to think about is, obviously I'm just doing it following me, following this particular area, so it's just going to circle around me. But you could have maybe sort of, if you've seen any of my Neo videos, I did one, St. Germain's Church in Mask-on-Sea. Now that was just like a tall tower. Now I could have it going around there, doing a hyperlapse. So you'd basically go around the entire thing and it would just go around really fast and create a nice cool little video. So that's the sort of thing you do with this video. Obviously you don't do yourself. You do sort of decent points of interest in areas, sort of buildings, architecture, that sort of stuff. Maybe you're on top of like Rosebery Topping or the Moors or somewhere like that, where you've got beautiful landscapes, where you just want a quick little video for social media, just to kind of have a quick video of where you are, showing the beauty of the landscapes and the colours and the architecture, if you're doing architecture. But obviously this is only done, this has got like another 5.5 minutes basically. and it's only sort of, it's not even a quarter of the way there yet. So I think when it comes to hyperlapse, I think I'll probably put it at something like half a meter per second. At the moment it's like 0.1 meters per second, so as you can see maybe on the screen there how slow it really is going. So if it's taking, say for argument's sake, it's taking 8 minutes, obviously it's going to be taking 2 minutes just to get quarter the way there, 4 minutes to get behind me, 6 minutes to get over there, I can do maths, and 8 minutes to get back to the start point or the finish point. But this just gives you an example of how it works. Obviously you can sort of chop and change what you want to do. You might want it to go sort of counterclockwise, or you might want it to go a lot faster, but at least this gives you an idea. This is the slowest speed it goes, 0.1 meters per second, and that shows you exactly what it's like. So you can gauge when you watch this footage if you want it at that speed, because obviously you think, yeah, it's going like snail's pace, but when it puts those 250 pictures together, it's going to zoom around like in 10 seconds. So in like 2.5 seconds, it's going to go from there to there. So it's going to be like, it's going to be quite quick. So depending on what you're filming, if you're filming like a tower or like Cullendon's Tower maybe in Richmond, or go to Mask and do the St Germain's Tower, or if wherever you live there's just a beautiful ancient tower or ruins that you want to get a nice little 360 hyperlapse video, this gives you an idea of how fast to go. And obviously the slower you go, I'm guessing the more detail you get. The faster you go, you might get a bit of sort of blur maybe, I don't know. This is the first ever time I've done Circle. Now I have done the free one, which I probably mentioned at the start of the video. The free one is basically, it's static, it won't move, it'll basically stay in position. You can have the gimbal how you want it, you position it where you need it and focused on what you want, and then pick your time and all that jazz. And as I say, if you want 20 seconds of footage, it's going to take about 16 minutes. So you basically have it positioned, it will stay there for the full 16 minutes, it'll take a picture every 2 seconds, and then what will happen is you can then bring it back and it'll put it all together and create a nice little MP4 video for you. So I did one over there. If you haven't seen that video, check it out, it'll be at the end of this video. You can click on that and see that hyperlapse. But I can hear it behind me. I don't really need visual line of sight because I can hear it. I know it's going to be in this vicinity. It's not over people. It's not over anywhere I need to be concerned. But I can see it. I can hear it now. So yeah. So I'm sort of I'm conscious of it being right there. But I think it's a great feature. But yeah, as I say, that one was quite good. If you just want a still image, you might be in America or somewhere like that, and you might have like one of those cross-section roads where you've got sort of cars sort of going above, like on a lane above, and you've got ones going underneath. You might position it above that and hyperlapse that. And if you've got a decent enough battery, obviously in America you might have the plus battery. Obviously with mine it only lasts about 20-25 minutes, whereas the plus battery you'll probably get about 45. So you could position it over that cross section and you could have cars zooming in different directions. I mean, that would look awesome. And at night, I think at night, if you've got like a lot of traffic, I don't know what it's like here on a night, it's sort of busy, but not as busy as you would see like in America or like a big city or something like that. It would be great to see those red lights of the cars or the white lights of the sort of the headlights sort of flashing by and all that sort of stuff. I'd love to see that. So I'll have to try and find somewhere where I can position myself safely with visual line of sight and do something like that. Obviously in the UK we can't have the plus batteries, we can only have the batteries it comes with because of the weight. If I was to put one of the plus batteries, it would take it over the 250 and it would sort of put me into the next class. So I don't know whether I would want to do that or not. At the moment I'm quite happy with the batteries I've got. I've got 2 batteries with this now. I'm going to hopefully get another one because the more batteries the better. Basically you can spend a lot more time out, you can get the shots you need, you can get as much footage as you want, so you've got what you need for your edit, whatever you're doing. If you mess up in one shot, you know for a fact you can redo it. So I managed to get another battery, and it just means I can do more videos in the day. But as you can see now, we're sort of at a minute, so it's only done 180. I thought it was going to do I thought it was going to do a circle. It may be that you have to do a full 16 minutes, but that's pretty much it. So it's basically just going to go from forward. That's not a circle, it's a half a circle. So it's basically gone from there over to there. And it's going to finish in 40 seconds, as you can see on the screen now. So I was assuming, let me know what I've done wrong here. It's the first time I've done this particular maneuver. I was expecting it for 8 minutes to basically go all the way around, but it's only gone from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, half a circle. So it might be that I need to do a longer time, or I need to do a faster speed so I can get round in that space of time. So what I might do is, at the moment I've only got 16 minutes left on the battery, so I can't really do another one, I don't think. If I can get it landed, what I might do is I might record one and see if I can do a 360 and stick at the end of this video. But otherwise, it's done, it's creating the video, and yeah, I can bring it back. So what I'll do is I'll stop the video and I'll get the drone down and I'll do my final bit of camera. So see you in a second. So what I did is I got the drone back up, and what I've done is I've got it at 2-second intervals taking pictures. It's 10 seconds in length. I've got it at 1 meter per second rather than 0.1 meter. I've got it at 1 meter, so it should go a lot faster, and it's counterclockwise. So we'll see if it does a 360 or it does the semicircle again. So here we go. So that's going a lot faster going round. It's going to take another 8 minutes, but you won't see the 8 minutes. I'll get it all the way around, and I'll show you the results at the end. So see you in a second. So what I'm doing is I'm just letting it do its thing. I'm going to do my ending while it's circling around. I can hear it, it's right close to me. So I've got visual line of sight and I can hear it. There's no one else in the field, so I know it's safe. The controller's right there, so I can grab it if needed. But yeah, I'll show you the video of this one. I've got a feeling it's just going to go really, really fast. As I said, the first one I've done is 0.1 meters per second, and that only got halfway around. So you need to put it on a faster speed, and obviously then you get the full 360. So this is basically going to go around me really, really fast. 10 seconds. It's gone around me about 4 times. So it's going to be really, really fast. I'm not too sure what the other one's going to be like. It's only going to be going round sort of 180 degrees or whatever it is, halfway, 12 to 6. So I'm not too sure how that's going to turn out. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, hit that like button. Comment below, let us know how you're getting on, what your settings are, what you put it on. Obviously, I wanted to show you 2 settings really. I wanted to show you what it was like on 0.1 meters per second, see what it's like going round for a 10-second video. And this is on 1 meter per second, same settings, 10-second video. It's going the same way around. So at the very end, you'll see both videos. And I'll put a little thing at the bottom to show you which one is, but you'll tell. One will go halfway, quite sort of slowly, and the other one is going to go around like a bee going mental. So yeah, so hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, whatever you're doing, stay safe, take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. So happy flying and take care. And here is the footage. See you later. Bye-bye.